my opinion, I feel like
Odin lost to the Florida Gators in the national championship.
choke him, not him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel that she entitled to protect her health. I don't see nothing wrong with her sitting out. But honestly, I think this would have been her year to actually be like a league MVP, and like she's getting into stardom. Like good.
Agreed.
So I mean, her sitting out a year, I don't think it's gonna affect her career much. But got to worry about health. She don't feel sick, so I wouldn't have played.
Do you think if they were getting paid more, they would have sit up? Should have sit up? Think it's a money thing?
Good point. Good question.
Yeah, because fellas in NBA were getting paid more sitting out. So she's getting paid relative to her job description. So
well, Jay.
No, I disagree with that, Jay.
But to that right? But to that right? Fellas sitting out, right? But if you look at it,
they used to have to work 2 jobs before the WNBA.
No, but they work 2 jobs now. She's playing the EuroLeague, babe.
Hey, y'all know
they're playing different. Hold on, because I really what I'm saying when you say 2 jobs, I thought you meant like going in the office. Yes, because they have downtime, they could go someplace.
It ain't Jay. That's not why they wait 2 jobs.
I think females overseas,
because how much they get paid. They get paid considerably more to play overseas.
Yeah,
they get paid considerably more to play overseas.
Yeah, they make more overseas.
Like I saw one start.
I know.
John Wall, I think, and probably be collectively or John by himself made more money than the entire Washington female basketball team. Washington, Mississippi, and they won a championship. And John Wall himself for that year made more than the entire team. And they won a championship. John Wall didn't play in 17 years. So that's why I wonder.
It's supply and demand, Rodney. But what I'm saying, I hear your question. The reason I say it, to me, it doesn't matter because NBA players are making money and some of them are deciding to sit out. So I go back to Jerron. It's a personal decision. If you believe for your health you need to sit out, you could sit out. You know what I mean? So I agree with that. That's just a personal decision.
But the fellas in NBA who said no, they said no about 50 and 20% of the season, and they still getting paid for the games they played. She said no her entire season.
Do they have guaranteed contracts in the WNBA?
No, you get paid for you get paid for how much games you play.
Yeah, but she's sitting. But Rodney.
No, I hear you.
It's a health thing, but like, if your current job is a COVID hub, like you know what we keep COVID by the front door. Would you want to work like regardless of the pay? Like you know what I mean? It comes a point where you
gotta be responsible. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. What her being in Connecticut. And what's going on in New York and the surrounding area with COVID, I think it's purely a health decision and a wise one in my opinion. So kudos to her.
Yeah. It's tough though. And again, I still that's why I asked because like again, the fellas who sitting on the NBA are in top tier, top paid people, but then they have other monies coming in too. So
yeah.
But it doesn't matter how much I get paid, but their lifestyle still requires that paycheck. And by being, here's the thing. Everyone who's sitting out cannot be. They have some people still are competitive. You have to have a competitive nature. So I'm pretty sure it's a difficult decision for some of them people to sit out. You know what I mean?
You mean the NBA?
In the NBA.
I think in the NBA it's
all you've been doing, like even in the WNBA, but they've been playing. You've been doing this.
Yeah, I respect them. Yeah, no, I agree with you in that regard. I think Diane Taurasi, one of the WNBA, she started off like a diet because she deal with some social matter before even COVID. She started Maya Moore before this even happened. Something different. She started an entire season to deal with that. So
and she got the guy off.
She did.
I forgot the guy off.
So that's crazy.
Not got the guy off. Vindicated the guy for being wrongfully accused and in prison. Let me clear that up.
And I wonder, and then so when they talk about people, I heard someone just suppose that to compare that to Kyrie's thing where Kyrie is like, you know what, we need to sit out because this is a distraction from social justice happening. And it's like, but we got people in WNBA who literally stop getting a salary to make sure I help one person, whereas what is that you trying to do? But, so I don't know. When he said that, like I said, he started off solid, and he even got quiet about it. I haven't heard him say nothing recently about it either. And I mean, that's interesting to listen, but I don't know.
I mean, well, you don't have much support, and once again, regardless if you agreed with what he said or not, he was out of pocket to say what he have said. He is on the executive, I think, number 2. Yeah. So
that's a common post, but yeah, he's one of the VPs. There's like a bunch of them, but you are right. He's one of the leaders of the NBA, MBPA.
Right.
NBA
so you speaking against the board you're a part of. So that just was a bad look. Yeah. And once again, you have a right to speak. But if you believe that the thing you're a part of is going in the wrong direction, leave it. You know.
Do you think the basketball piece, the NBA, is taken away from that though, from the conversation?
Do I think
the NBA is taken away from the conversation, as he was saying?
I hear his point, because I think he referenced that we always shucking and jiving and they only use us for entertainment. So I hear that point. But the reality of the situation is, if Kyrie was a professional basketball player, he wouldn't have the platform to say the things he's saying.
Correct.
So what he's suggesting to others is that they come off the platform that allows them to address issues, allows people to actually, for them to have a voice, for them to be on Twitter and have 1 million followers and all this kind of stuff, to remove themselves from that platform. So that part didn't really measure up to me. But I got his point, but I think if you dive in deeper, they are afforded the opportunity to have a mic in their face on a consistent basis. And people to care what they have to say. Because if they weren't influencers, they won't be paid millions of dollars to wear someone tennis, millions of dollars to drink someone drink. You know what I mean? So, and that's solely because they're basketball players.
So shut up and dribble then. That's what you're saying.
No, I didn't say shut up and dribble. I'm saying if you stop your profession that gives you the platform, then there'll be no platform.
Yeah.
Even people even commentators on TV. That's Stephen A. Right? People listen to Stephen A. because he's a colorful person who's on television. If he decides to leave television and just goes to columns, how much voice would he have? Like, how much people would be following what he said? So he has more input and more influence by continuing the thing that made him famous.
Good point. But he got on television because of his writing, though. You know that, though.
Yeah, that is true.
But no, I get your point.
But you got into the NBA because you used to play in AU and high school basketball, and then college basketball. So
yeah. I got you. My whole